¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está usted? Sac Masse Mabule, Yashu Bagali, Privia Cocktail Le Black, Das Badanya. What else? Yashu Bagali. Yashu, no, I said Yashu. What's up on how do you say it in Hindu? I forgot how they said it, but what's up, y'all? It's Blue. I cut my hair. I'm going to talk about telling lies and telling the truth. I'm addicted to the truth. That way, you know, when you tell the truth, you don't have to backtrack and remember what you said. So when you tell a lie, you got to remember that shit. And like I be telling females, like I told this girl a while back, I said, if I was interested in fucking you, I would tell you what you want to hear. But I'm not interested in that. I want to know what's upstairs in your head. Because once we meet intellectually, everything else will fall in place. But she told me we couldn't date because I didn't adhere to the same religions that she believed in. And that's how people are in relationships. You know, women, you never know, it's like when you go to church, it's always filled with a bunch of women. Men don't really want to go to church. And you know, men ain't into that, especially like my dad. He was in the army. He was like, I was taught how to kill people. What the fuck I want to go to church for? And you know, it's funny like that, you know, like, and that's like anarchy, you know, because a woman is always telling you, like, women always want to tell you what their pastor said, they always want to tell you what the doctor said, they always want to tell you what the lawyer said, but if a husband tell it, she don't want to hear it. She don't want to listen to him. It's like he has no authority in the house. Like, if the kids ask the father something and the father say no, what they do? They go behind the father back and ask the mother. Because they know the mother is soft that way. The mother is soft, and, you know, like, she's a sucker for teary eyes and shit. That's what women do. The minute something don't go their way, they can strike up tears in a second. They good fucking actors, boy. They can strike up tears in a second. But the thing is, like, I want to get back on churches and stuff. You ever notice, like, pastors, they ain't nothing but, like, modern-day pimps, real talk. What does a pimp do? A pimp got a whole bunch of women. Pimps don't fuck the women. They don't fuck the women. Pimps ain't interested in fucking women. They use verbal skills. They leave that fucking up to the tricks. They're not interested. And that's what pastors do. Pastors don't never say nothing. Pastors don't speak honestly in the sense that they don't tell you. They tell you what you want to hear. They don't say nothing. They don't go against it. They, like, if you're dressing out of, you know, if you ain't dressing right there. The funny thing is pastors never do is talk about having babies out of wedlock and all them fucking hoochies that they be having sitting up there. Because that's the only reason a lot of them go to churches, because they felt guilty about fucking out of wedlock. And they feel guilty about it now. So that's why the churches be full. Churches be full of women. There don't be that much men. Don't be that many men in there. And the men that do be in the churches act like homosexuals. Well, they do be homosexuals. You go online and look at the men in the congregation. They all act like they all funny. They all act like women and shit. But if I say something like that, people tell me I'm mean and shit like that. But you know, I'm just, like I said, I'm brutally honest. In the past, like Creflo Dollar, he's a main one. Then that white dude, Joel Osteen. And that's the thing about me and like white pastors and black pastors. I got a little quote in my book. I say black pastors make me laugh, but white pastors, they scare the shit out of me. Because because black people are taught to wait for a white Jesus to come cracking out the sky and waking up from the dead. And Jesus better have on a winter coat, because if you come in New York City in the wintertime, it's going to be cold as hell. And the last time anybody seen Jesus, he had on flip-flops and a damn sheet wrapped around him. And there's always a white Jesus. So anytime you say Jesus, automatically you think of a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white man coming to save the dead. He's going to wake the dead people up. He's going to wake the dead people up. So that means he's going to wake up Abraham Lincoln. He's going to wake up the people he's going to wake up George Washington too. He's going to wake up all the people that was before George Washington. Come on now, what we all going to fit on the planet? But like I'm saying, pastors never they never tell the people what they really need to hear. They never talk about welfare, because welfare is meant to fuck black people up, and it's doing a good job. That's why you got housing projects. It's your projects. It's for people on welfare. Not all of them. Not all of them. Most of them. And as long as you got the government or the man in your business, that's anarchy. Because the woman is always the woman tell you to get the fuck out of her face in a minute. You ever notice like there's no real man in the house? It's like a matriarch. It's always headed by a bunch of women. And the men be acting like they gay, or they over macho, meaning like they real aggressive and ready to shoot a motherfucker in a minute. But that's how it is. But the man don't have no say in the house. The man don't have no say in the house. Like I said before, if the man say something, and they don't usually be married, they can't be married, because if they married, then she can't get welfare. So that's what I mean when I say welfare breaks up the family. Don't bring the family together. It breaks motherfuckers up. And the minute the father says something, the kids go behind the father back and get orders from the mother. And the mother be saying shit like, you don't listen to him, you listen to me. I run this place. He don't even fucking live here. 9 out of 10 times he don't live there. He got another place on the side of town. He can stay there, but 9 out of 10 times he usually stay on the other side of town too. I remember back in the days, when welfare came knocking on your door, you couldn't have a man in the house. He had to go run and hide and shit like that. I remember when the gas man used to come to your house, you had to run and hide. That's how it was, but now they got barcodes and everything is on barcodes and cameras and leaving paper trails. But like I said before, the pastor breaks up the house. He breaks up the home. And he gives the women a false sense of hope. He gives them an unrealistic expectation. And he never tell a woman what they need to hear. He always tell them what they want to hear. And fucking women always talking about the Lord moving mysterious ways. The Lord don't move in mysterious shit. That's some bullshit. That's some shit she done heard somebody else say. But I'm gonna get out of here, man. Fellas, put your foot down and stop acting like fucking faggots with your woman. Tell her I'm the king of the house. Walk in and say I'm the king and shit gonna be done my way. And if you don't like it, I'm gonna go my way and you gonna go your way. Hit me back and tell me what happened, alright? Peace.